Aquabia, Gazi here. So I've been seeing articles and news about white people and white celebrities adopting black children.
Oh heavens to Betsy, a white person wanting to raise a black child. It's the end of civilization. Grow up.
White people, come here. Stop adopting black children. You want to know why? Look at this example. Charlize Theron. Okay? Charlize Theron is a horrible colonizing South African.
Oh, for crying out loud. Everything you do. Colonizing this, colonizing that. Grow the up, you pretentious little There are more important things in this world than things that happened hundreds of years ago. You know, we kind of are on the brink of World War III, but no, that's not important. That happened hundreds of years ago, that's what's important. Grow up, get your priorities straight, you mental defective
Mother to African children. Okay, this child clearly wants to be white.
How in the ever-loving hell can you tell what that kid wants to be? Do you know that kid? No. So you're just making a judgment based on their adoptive mother. Grow up, you infant.
Okay, and this is an obvious example of cultural neglect and not surrounding the child with their own images and role models of their own people.
Again, you're making assumptions. You don't know anything about this child or their upbringing. You're just assuming that they're whatever. To quote my mother, you know what you do when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me. But in this case, it's more so you.
This kidnapping, adoption, is an extension of colonialism.
Because, of course, everything in your viewpoint is an extension of colonialism.
First, these male Saxons undeveloped Africa, stole all our resources, and oppressed African people in America and in Africa to a point where we can't take care of our children.
Typical with the racial epithets, real mature, shows your intelligence. Oh, I'm sorry, lack of intelligence.
Then here they come to scoop up our children, and those kidnapped black children, adopted black children, are then forced into a capitalist exchange where this child has to now be the dream child of this saltine American.
The amount of mental gymnastics that you have to go through to blame every white person in America today for the actions of their ancestors hundreds of years ago is mind-boggling. If you practice physically gymnastics that hard, you'd be an Olympian.
Of this saltine American, just so they can have access to water, food, shelter, and other resources, all while this saltine American is directly or indirectly teaching this child that black is bad and white is good.
Imagine if I flipped the script and called him an ass in the way he's calling white people saltine Americans. Just imagine how offended people would be. But it's completely okay for face fond dipshit here because, well, he's an idiot. But where do you get off saying that for a fact that this is how people are raising black babies? You have no idea. Because guess what? If people that actually thought black is bad adopted a child, they wouldn't be adopting a black baby, you idiot.
Because black is poor in poverty and white saved you from being poor and in poverty. Okay?
More mental gymnastics at its finest.
So, white people, if you want to do anything good for black children, pay reparations to African people so that we can take care of our own children the way that our children need to be taken care of.
In this clip, he's saying two things. One, white people, give us money for something your ancestors did to our ancestors and you didn't do to us. See? Idiotic. And two, apparently all black children are defective in some sort because they need to be taken care of specially and differently. What the f***?
That was scary.